The next one is the 20 of the public speaking. This is the best one, which I know there are many, many speakers who are watching this because I send it to my 3,500 speakers group on LinkedIn. So if you are a speaker, you know the pain of getting on stages, okay? Because that's why we have the group. That's the number one question: how I can get to more stages. Here is a little secret: you publish a magazine on your niche, bring a promoter to be hey, I want to promote you in my magazine.
Yeah.
They love that.
Plus, the other people that are doing it too, as a back end, they become media. So all the events that they go to, everything that they go to, they can have media press badges by going in, and they can get behind the scenes. They can usually enter for free. There's a whole other side benefit as well to it back end.
Some of our publishers are doing that already. They're getting into free events and just interviewing people while they're there. One guy, this is actually kind of funny. So one guy actually just showed up at an event, showed his iPad and said, hey, I'm doing this magazine. Just showed the cover of the magazine on his iPad, and they let him in. He got to do all kinds of interviews, got tons of content, and got to go to the event for free. Another one of our publishers, same thing. He's got an investment magazine. It's gold and silver. He went to an event. He got enough interviews and enough content contributors to agree at this. It was a trade show, actually, I think, and then covered it. And he had enough content to last him, he said, 12 issues, so a year, just by going to that one event. And obviously, your press, you can get into these events for free now. So it's kind of a fringe benefit.
Cool. Let me finish the speaker one, because that's a really biggie thing. Why speakers should have a magazine? If you are getting a hard time and getting on stages, this having a magazine can get you on stages, because every other speaker is competing with you to get on the same stage. You are telling the promoter, I'm going to promote you inside the magazine. I'm going to showcase you on a cover, whatever you like, based on how big the event is. And promoter want your help in the promotion, and they want to look good. And in exchange, they will give you a prime spot, not the Sunday evening at 5 p.m. on third day when everybody got all the money.
Yeah.
You got the prime spot when you like it after lunch, first day, or whenever you like to speak. You know your best conversions. How much is it worth to you? I don't want to put a dollar sign. You know you have been speaking for years and years. You know if you are on the right spot or the right day on this 3-day event, how much you could have made extra. I don't want to put a dollar sign. I have seen people making hundreds of thousands of dollars in one weekend. That could change your future just by implementing this one little strategy.
Yeah, there's no better credibility builder out there or authority builder in a market than a magazine.
Yeah. And when you're speaking on a stage, you tell them, hey, I'm looking for a next 5, 10 people who I want to showcase their success stories inside my magazine. I'm looking for case studies only, not buy my stuff. Everybody wants to say buy my stuff. That's what everybody else does. When you show them the magazine, and you should tell them, I want you to be like this here. I'm looking for a few people.
And while you're there, you also gift everyone a free 3-month subscription while you're there as well. So you're giving everyone else, something else, and then they become subscribers later. The other thing I just want to mention, just because we're talking about like public speaking, and it's not really a monetization thing, but it kind of is. It could kind of lead to it. Is if you look at the reason most people build or create and write books is because they want to build their authority. They want to be able to be seen as that authority and command the big paychecks and all that stuff, right? And go to these events, do public speaking, all that stuff. Well, the cool thing about a magazine is a book is a one-time thing, and unless you write another one and another one and another one. But a magazine continues the dialogue on with people, which means they build more loyalty, which means you have more opportunities to sell them into coaching programs and products and merchandise and affiliate sales, and the list goes on and on.
Events.
Events. It's an ongoing cycle. So I just wanted to mention that just while we're on the whole public speaking thing is I look at magazines as like a book on steroids for me personally, for marketing purposes and things like that and revenue generation. So I just want to throw that point out there.
Here is the best part. Magazine is publishing a book every month. Good part is you don't have to write it.
Yeah. Boom. There you go.
You don't have to write. Other people are like begging to write inside in your magazine.
Yep.
I am not a writer. You probably know from my accent, English is not my first language. Duh. I can't even write a whole sentence without mistakes. You probably can realize from how I'm speaking. However, I'm a publisher of 3 magazines. Is that like a proof?
It's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is what it is. It's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, that brings us to the next one-to-one coaching.